as you all are aware that presently we are studying a series programming in Java, and the topic which we are undergoing is about the packages. And in the initial or the previous lectures, I can say we have gone through what actually is package and how we are going to create the package and what is the utility of package. All these details about the packages we have already seen in our previous lectures. So today we will be talking about we can say more details of the packages, like how to import the packages, what actually is the actual application area of the packages, and how to use the classes which are there inside the packages if we want to use them without the package, and some other details about the working of packages. So in order to proceed with the lecture, let me give you a quick recap of what a package is, and then I will proceed with the today's agenda. So package, as I have already described, is actually a mechanism to encapsulate a group of classes, sub packages and interfaces. So that means within a package we can have sub package, we can have interfaces, and we can have classes. And what actually an interface is our upcoming topic that we will be kind of covering after finishing this packages. Now coming to the actual usage of and the term class and sub packages, your class and sub packages you are already familiar with. Coming to the usage or the application area, or why applications of packages, or specifically why are we looking or why do we need packages. So basically we can say that these packages are there for three scenarios or for three types of applications. One is to prevent the naming conflicts between the same between the classes which are having same name, and the classes which are having same name but in different packages will be able to prevent the naming conflicts. Then through this we are able to search, locate and use our classes and interfaces in a much efficient and easier way, and it also provide controlled access because the packages are having classes, and these classes can be can have any of the we can say access modifiers like protected public, private, protected, and if they do not have any access modifier, that is default. So protected and default have package level access control. This is also we have seen earlier. So it is using this controlled access mechanism, we can say that packages can be considered as the as a mechanism of data encapsulation, or it is a mechanism of data hiding. So in order to complete the basics of package, let us see a figure which is available on the screen. So here we have a package which is the topmost level package named as Java. Within that Java we have some sub packages, and the list is not exclusive here. There are three packages which are shown. One is lang, another one is util, and third one is AWT. AWT stands for Abstract Window Toolkit. Util is for utility, and lang, as you understand, is for language. And within these sub packages there are various classes which are available. So for example, system.class is available inside the lang, and so is a string.class. Then array list and other map classes are inside the util classes, and then similarly your AWT is also having a button dot class which is there for making of button controls when we are talking about the designing the user interfaces. So this figure actually which is given on the screen is actually giving you the idea about what the package is, and then how sub packages belong, and within those sub packages we have classes in between. And now coming to how to create the package, that we have seen already. Now how to import the package, that means we have created the package, but that package has to be imported within the class or within our program. So how are we going to do that? The statement is very simple, and the statement is import. So why are we importing packages? Because we have kind of included some classes and some sub packages, some interfaces within a particular package which we want to use. So classes within the packages are there. and when we are going to use these classes, these must be fully qualified with their package name or names. Now the point is, it is very tedious to type in long dot separated package path name for every class. So, for example, within the let us say lang, we can say every time we are going to use the lang class or an object related to every time we are going to use the lang class and we are going to make an object of this particular class, then we need to write java.system.lang. That is actually tedious to type, if we need to do it many times. So, import statement is there to bring certain classes or entire packages imported into our program, or we can say that this import statement will bring certain classes or it could be entire package into the visibility. And once imported, a class can be referred to directly by using only its name. There is no need to we can say qualify the whole class, qualify the class name using its complete or whole path. So, then that tedious typing thing which is of typing the long dot separated package path name goes away. That is now it is not the headache of the programmer. How I am going to show you with the help of an example. So, basically we can say that the import statement is actually kind of a facility or it is a convenience to the programmer, but it is not mandatory or it is not mandatory to write a import statement, or even technically if we talk about this Java program does not need any kind of import statement, provided you are qualifying your class with a complete package path name. So, technically this import statement is not needed to write a Java program, it is just a convenience to the programmer, because this import statement is going to save a lot of typing in case of many classes are there in the program. So, how are we going to write this import statement? So, the general syntax for import statement goes like this. So, import we have package 1 is basically we can say the topmost level package, as in the previous figure we have seen Java. Then dot package 2, this is actually inside a square bracket, inside square bracket, that means this is kind of we can say is optional. That means your class may reside inside the top level package or inside a sub package which belongs to a top level package. So, your class could be inside the package 1, or your class could be inside the package 2 which itself belongs to package 1. So, import package 1, then an optional kind of we can say piece dot package 2, and then dot class name or, which is given by a pipe symbol, that is or star. So, either we will say import package 1 dot package 2 dot class name, or we can say import package 1 dot package 2 dot star. So, dot star immediately means that all the classes contained within the package 2. Now, this is actually we can say is the format or structure syntax of your import statement. Now, where this import statement is going to kind of we can say going to be placed inside the program file or inside the source file we can say. So, within a Java source file, this import statement occur immediately following the package statement if the package statement is existing and before any class definition. So, please recall how are we going to create the packages, that is by using the package statement. So, for example, if we are going to create package 1, so we will say package 1, and then there are some class definitions. So, within this in between this package 1 statement and your class declaration, you are going to use this import statement. So, this import statement occurs immediately after the package statement if your source file is having any package statement, and it will definitely be before any class definitions. So, how are we going to use this import statement is actually I have told you that package 1 is a top level package, package 2 is kind of a sub subordinate package, or we can say sub package, which is separated by a dot, and then class name is also there. We can import one particular class, or we can import all the classes which are there inside package 2 or inside package 1 by using star. So, star here means all, and that is a very kind of general meaning of the star. Now, the point is till what level. So, package 1 dot package 2 dot package 3 dot package 4, till what level we can have sub packages. As far as Java is concerned, there is no practical limit on the depth of package hierarchy, except this whatever the limit which is imposed by the file system. So, Java system particularly is not imposing any of the limit on the depth of the package hierarchy, but yes, file systems are different file systems definitely will we can say impose these limits. So, either we will be using an explicit class name or a star, which indicates that the Java compiler or the Java system should import the entire package. And as I have told you that import statement is optional, we can have fully classified class name which include its full package hierarchy, that also we can have. So, let us see that with the help of an example. So, here basically two pieces of codes are given on the screen. One is import java.util.star and class my date extends date, and there is the we can say there is some definition of the class within the curly bracket. So, what does this mean? This essentially means that we have imported all the classes which are belonging to the util sub package of Java package by using the statement import java.util.star. Then there is a class my date which is going to be a particular we can say class or a user defined class, and this is extending the class date. This extends the class date. Now, what is this date? This date is another class which is available inside the util sub package. So, now as we have we can say as we have used or as we have written the import statement, that means all the classes, why all? Because of the star. So, all the classes inside the util package of util sub package of Java package will be imported within this source file, and from those all imported classes we are actually using the class date, and we are creating one my date class which is actually the subclass of the class date. So, the class date which is available inside util is acting as a super class for this user defined class my date. Now, let us say for example, we do not want to write this import statement. So, the another idea could be which is the second kind of code snippet given on the screen, which says class my date extends java.util.date. So, in this version you can see that class date is actually fully qualified. Fully qualified as in fully qualified here means it is having the whole kind of package hierarchy separated by using dots before this. So, either we will say import java.util.star, or we are going to and we will be just using the date, or altogether we are going to use java.util.date wherever we need to use this date class. So, let us say for example, this date class is being used let us say 5 times, or let us say n number of times, and there are many such classes which are imported classes or which are available inside some packages, and we want to use them. So, if we are not going to use import, there will be kind of a lot of typing, because each and every class then has to be fully qualified and it should have its own the complete package path separated by dots. If you want to avoid that, you can just write import. And if a class of a package, now the point is let us say we have a package and there are many classes inside this that package, And in order to use the classes which are inside those packages, what do we need to do? We need to import the whole kind of package, and then we will be able to use the class as we have done in the previous example, that the date class we will be we were able to use because we have imported java.util.star. But let us say for example, we want a class of a package to be made available as a standalone class for general use, and that too outside of the package. We need to declare it as a public and put it into its own file. So, one package can run along many files that we have seen when we were trying to when we were studying how to create the packages. So, if a class of a package is to be made available as a standalone class for general use, and that too outside of the package, we need to declare that class as the public, and we need to put that class into its own file. Now, for example, here we are going to take one particular, we can say example in which we have made one package in the name of my pack, and we are going to use a class named as balance class. We are going to use a constructor, and we are also going to use a method which is going to which is a method of the class. And all these three things vis-a-vis your class, your constructor and your show method are now made as public, and because of this public access modifier, these three can be used by non subclasses code outside their package. And this relation, you can say that it is actually being kind of taken from wherever you have wherever we have seen the access modifier. So, please recall the access modifier public. So, if any class or any variable is being defined as public, they can be used outside the package or outside that file, we can say. They can also be used by their non subclasses code. So, here we will be making one class which is named as balance, and we are going to use its constructor, and we are going to use its show method. All these are made public because they are to be used by non subclass code outside the packages. And let us see how this program goes on. So, the first statement of the program is about this package my pack. That means we have created one package in the name of my pack, and whatever we are writing at the bottom of the this statement package my pack is actually going to belong to this my pack. So, here we are going to write a public class balance, as you can see on the screen, and whatever we have variables as well as we have a constructor, and we will be having a show method. So, here the class is named as balance, and its access modifier is deemed as public. So, we have one variable name which is of type string, one variable bal which is as in balance of type double, and we have its constructor which is again made as public. So, public balance string n double b, and it is taking two variables from outside which is n and b. The value of n is being assigned to the name, and the value of b is being assigned to the balance, and this is kind of a very common structure which we have gone through n number of times. Then there is a show method which is returning nothing, so void, but this method is also being kind of we can say given access modifier as public, and within this we have written if balance is less than 0, then it has to print the name and the balance with the qualifier $. So, basically what I want to highlight here is, as we have made this class balance as public, we have also made the constructor of the class balance as public, and so as the class so as the method show which is belonging to the class balance, that show method has also been public. Now, all these three entities can be easily used outside the package, or we can say outside, all the non subclasses can easily use this package, because the balance class is public, constructor and show method are public, and these methods being public, they can be accessed by any type of code, even if that code is outside that package mypack, to which all these three kind of entities belong to, I can say. So this is what we have studied about the packages, and in the packages in this particular class and in the previous class we have seen what are packages, why do we need packages, how to create those packages, and then we have also seen how to use these packages. And in journal terminology we have one more term which is generally used with these packages, and we have also seen that term earlier also, and the term is nothing but interfaces. So as I have told you that packages are the mechanism to achieve data hiding or data encapsulation. On the similar lines here, interfaces are there to achieve abstraction, or we can say these interfaces are the mechanism to achieve abstraction. Now, how? Let us see. There can be only abstract method inside a Java interface, not the method body. Now, please recall the definition of abstract method. That means only the signature, that means the return type and the kind of we can say the parameters are to be mentioned for an abstract method. Abstract method is not going to have any of the method body, and that is why we say it that it is there, or your interfaces are a mechanism to achieve abstraction, and also it is a mechanism to achieve multiple inheritance in Java. Now, what is this multiple inheritance? That I will be telling you in a short while. So, basically here we are talking about the interfaces which are a mechanism to achieve abstraction and to implement multiple inheritance, which is not we can say available directly inside the Java programming, but with the help of interfaces, yes, it can be done. And these interfaces can have only abstract methods. Abstract methods are those which do not have any body, just the signature is there. In other words, we can say that interfaces can have abstract methods and variables, and they are without the body, and these Java interfaces represents a relationship of is A. So, is a relationship, I hope you understand, you must have done this in your course of database management system. So, Java interface represents the is a relationship. So, is a relationship, let me give you a quick recall here. When we have decided on the type of entity by its behavior, but not by the attribute, we are kind of defining an is a relationship, and that is going to be defined with the help of an interface, and this interface can be used to achieve a loose coupling kind of thing, and it is also used to achieve the abstraction that we have also that I have also told you. So, interface, it is a way to achieve the abstraction, it is a way to achieve the loose coupling between we can say between various entities, and these are the entities for which we have decided on the type of entity by its behavior and not via the attribute. We are going to define it as an interface. Now, let us see how are we going to define interface. So, the syntax is very simple. So, the term interface, and within the brackets, or we can say within the body, we are going to declare constant fields, we are going to declare methods that are abstract by default. So, and also the fields are constant, that means you cannot change the value of the field. So, this is what your actual the syntax of the abstract is. So, in this lecture, let me summarize it. We have started with how to use packages and how to import them, and we have seen the nitty-gritties of that import statement. Then after kind of finishing the details of the packages, we have started with the term interfaces, and I have given you a brief introduction about what actually the interface is, but a lot more is to be covered about the interfaces, and that I will be taking in my upcoming lectures. Here is a list of references which is being used for the preparation of lecture. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will see you in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Goodbye.